The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this edition of Rona Martin's Laugh-In is indeed a happy one. Tonight, our special guest is a young lady who used to be a regular on this show. She went on to become an Oscar winner as the Best Supporting Actress in 1969 for her role in Cactus Flower. She's now one of the most sought-after actresses in Hollywood, but we're happy to say she's still the same sweet, lovable, simple Goldie Hawn.
You may speak, Dick.
No, I'm Dan, Goldie. You remember me.
Well, then, Dan Martin. How could I forget?
Hi, Goldie.
That's Dick, Goldie.
Charmed. Would you care to kiss my statue?
No, I kissed Betty Davis's last year. If you've kissed one, you've kissed them all.
Have him flogged.
Come on, Goldie. All the kids from the show are here, and they want to say hello to you.
Have them introduce themselves.
Oh, come on, Goldie.
You will refer to me as your Royal Goldiness. Now whom are you?
Goldie? I'm Ruth Buzzy. Rucci.
Did you ever have a statue?
No, not yet.
Here, hold mine.
Hi, Golds. It's me, Johnston.
How quaint.
Hi, Goldie. Remember me, Alan Suze?
Huh? It's nice.
Goldie, I worked with you last year. I'm Lily Talmadge.
Oh, yes, you're the dumb one. Uncle Ben, how nice to see you. I just love your rice.
Goldie, I'm Johnny Brown. Goldie, these are the new kids. You haven't met them before. This is Dennis Allen, Nancy Phillips, and Barbara Sharma. Aren't you going to say hello to them, Goldie?
Are they just guest stars, or are they just regulars?
Well, they're regulars. They're going to be on every week.
Oh. Now tell me, Dick, how much you've missed me.
I'm Dan. Yeah, I've missed you all right, Goldie.
Well, whatever your name is.
Yes, Dick, why don't we go get that present from all the cast for Goldie?
Oh, all righty.
We have a
You wait
present
right
for
here,
you.
Goldie.
I will accept your tiny gift on behalf of all of me. And I'd like to thank all the little people who stood in my way before I pushed them aside. Oh, George! For a minute, I thought you guys had
Oh, golly gosh, I'm sorry, Dale. I thought you were your mother.
Goldie, my name is Barbara Sharma.
Hi, Barbara.
Listen, I'm new in the show, and I was wondering, since you've been here so long, if you could sort of show me the ropes and introduce me to some of the people.
Sure, yeah, I'd be glad to.
Well,
Barbara.
which one is Harvey Korman?
He's the one standing right next to Charles Nelson Riley.
And now here they are, Harvey Korman and Charles Nelson Riley.
You didn't say may I. Hey, we got
Sounds like a Pinky Lee audience.
It really does. They're just wild and exuberant.
I guess. I remember the act, Wild and Exuberant.
Aren't you excited this week?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Goldie Hawn's our guest star.
Goldie Hawn, a guest star?
Guest star.
Well, she's on every week.
She's not a regular anymore. You didn't see her the first two shows, did you? Did you see her last week? See her the week before last?
No. Well, if she can't show up regularly, let's get rid of her.
Dick, Goldie's been in the movies.
Well, that's worse. Why can't she go to movies on Wednesdays like the rest of us?
No. Didn't you see Cactus Flower?
As a matter of fact, I did. I saw it last Wednesday. I've been meaning to mention it.
Great.
There's a little blonde in there that's just great. We ought to get her to replace Goldie.
Yeah. Well, that was Goldie.
Well, which one was Walter Matthau, then?
He was the one standing next to Harvey Korman.
You know, Dan, that's right. Harvey Korman would make a great guest.
Yeah, he would, but we can't get him. He's a regular every week with Carol Burnett.
You see, if he can show up for work every week, why can't Goldie?
I hear my name.
Hello.
I think you called me.
Well, it's
Hi.
about time you showed up.
Well, no, I can't stay long.
Why
You know
not?
why? Because I'm looking for Lyle Wagner.
Oh, well, he's standing over there next to Harvey Korman and Walter Matthau.
That's Walter
The
Matthau?
one next to Harvey Korman.
Well, then who was that blonde I saw in Cactus Flower?
That was no blonde. That was Gus's wife.
See, Goldie, everything's just about the same around here.
Boy. Boy, Dan, you know Dick is so confused, isn't he? Dumb and confused. Come on, let's go to the cocktail party.
Anything you say, Joanne.
I do hope that tonight, with that nice little girl as guest star, this group of ribald, rowdy ruffians will control themselves and at least attempt to be tasteful. Thank you. I should never eat cabbage.
Goldie?
Yes?
Yeah, what do you think about the giving the 18-year-olds the right to vote?
I think that I don't think that it's fair.
Don't think so?
I don't feel that,
Why
no.
not?
Well, I think that it would be fair if they gave the 19 and the 20-year-olds the same right. You know what I mean?
Oh, things are really getting bad. The market is down, the prices are up, and I'm beginning not to feel the pinch.
Carol,
Yeah.
I wonder if you could help me with something.
Well, of course, little Goldie. What is it?
Well, I'm writing a book,
Yes.
and I've run into a little problem.
Oh? Well, now, what's the book about?
That's the problem.
Neighbors, Chaplain Bud Homley here with the thought for today. Remember, the sign on the door to opportunity is marked push.
It is time now for Chapter 1, Book 1 in the story of a typical Washington, D.C. white-collar worker and his better half. Come along with us as we meet the Mitchells.
Martha, one of these days. Martha, right to the moon!
Now, honey pot, don't get all fired up. All I said was the queen dress is awfully tacky.
Yes, but you said it to the king.
Well, shut my mouth.
Martha, if only I could. If only I could. Just one. You know, I've just finished a paper on autosuggestion.
What is autosuggestion, Dr. Simple?
Well, autosuggestion is when you say to a Fräulein, get in the back seat, cookie.
Motion picture industry is finally doing something about improving the environment, taking all the garbage off the streets, putting it on the screen.
And I feel as the president of the last national bank that the economic picture is getting much brighter.
Daddy, Daddy!
Yes, what is it?
Daddy, Daddy, I only have 2 cavities.
Oh, how charming. Here's $1. Go buy yourself a couple more.
You're all heart, Mr. Slosser.
We'll be right back after this commercial message.
Audrey, I'm waiting.
And now, back to our program.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present Mervyn, the Magnificent.
Mervyn, that was magnificent.
Magnificent. Magnificent. Oh, wow, Mervyn, that was magnificent. Oh, wow.
our commune, we didn't think there was anything wrong with the animals in the house until one day the goat went over and opened up the window heavy.
Our school system in Boston is doing something tasteful about the population explosion. We're teaching sex education, but we're teaching it wrong.
The syndicate has just received its annual report. Our gross profit from the candy store before taxes was $750,000.
How much was it after taxes?
$750,000.
Laughing cocktail party, take two. Cue the bishop.
Jake, you don't really think that old stick of a twig can show you where water is, do you?
Land sakes, any darn fool knows a divining rod works. Sarah, don't move. I'm getting a reading.
See, I told you that darn thing wouldn't work.
I suppose that was chicken soup.
Barbara, now is the time that you introduce Dan and Dick on the show, and they come out and they do a monologue.
Oh, well, Goldie, which one is Dan and which one is Dick?
I don't know. I just say Dan and Dick and they answer.
Okay. Here he is to do a monologue, Duck and Din.
Hey, Barbara, that was fantastic. You know, I didn't get it right. 2 years I was on this show. I didn't get it right.
Well, keep up the good work, kid. They may ask you back.
That little beauty's a real comer, all right.